The video editing software that I previously used is not working right for me. I can't add videos together despite being able to edit them or any longer, which is what I was doing before. That's why when I say I can't edit them any more like I used to, that's what I mean. So my videos are going to look a lot more unprofessional, which is what I meant in the previous video that I released. And I'm going to have to try and do them kind of all in one shot, or release them in like a part 1, part 2 if I make 2 different videos, until I can figure that out. So if you have any suggestions, I will avidly look for those. Unfortunately, that means that these videos will probably be a little bit longer and more scrambled than I want them to be, because I have to fill them with talking until I can figure out what I was trying to say before I started rambling, like now. I have been struggling to record anything that's not poignantly about a person, a thing, a life event that I just want to bleh about. Because that's not what this is for. I don't need the world to know about my day-to-day problems. I want to analyze bigger things to do with the larger traumas that have to do with suffering head injuries, or going through the kind of trauma I went through with my mom, and going through that trauma having being adopted, because all of those things together have brought me to where I am, and currently that's not an easy place to be. But day-to-day experiences spark the reliving of that trauma. That's what PTSD is. And so the day-to-day happenings the day-to-day happenings really exacerbate those traumas and issues and bring forth clear examples of what that manifests as. And so sorting through what is relevant and what is not, to tell the world about, is a chore. And then that exact process to not then come on here and just, rag on individuals pointlessly, without bringing it around. It's just been something I haven't been able to do because my head has been so clogged with living in my immediate circumstances. I've been struggling to see past my immediate pain to the larger picture. It sounds trite. The head clogging is the issue at hand. Because when I want to just get on and record and rag on individual people, that it seems inappropriate to get on the internet and just air my dirty laundry. I realize that when I'm motivated to do that, I'm like, oh, these internet people, they'll validate me because they'll be upset with me. It's like, well, why do I want to be validated in my anger? Well, because I'm angry. Well, why are you angry? Because I'm hurt. Well, why am I hurt? And so you dig. And when you dig, you're hurt because you were hurt in the past, even though these people aren't trying to hurt you in the same way now. And then it takes a lot of explaining to get these people to understand why they're hurting you now, even though they never intended to, and it's a really obscure way to hurt you. But your brain gets clogged because pain is pain, regardless of whether anyone ever meant to cause you pain. And so I, having felt pain from all these various sources, even though no one actually knows that that's even happening, just walking around numb to all of these things that are happening, caused by all of these childhood wounds, and then unable to really respond because I'm just overstimulated by all of these negative things that are happening that no one really understands that they're doing. And it's just this giant cycle, and then I can't even think far, like I don't have enough room to think to explain it to anybody, and then people just get annoyed and upset and impatient because my anxiety starts to trigger when I'm so overwhelmed that I can't think, regardless of what is causing that overwhelming sensation. And it's not just those things that are overwhelming me, it's just those things that are pushing me to the point of being overwhelmed, while all of the other things are happening in the background that have just gotten me to the edge. So I want to talk about all the things that are bothering me, and I want to dig and root out all the problems and explain it to everybody, and be this voice of reason, and show that I understand and that I'm hearing. But all I can do is walk around in this apathetic, ghost-like state because I'm so overwhelmed that I just can't express myself. And it's so unbelievably frustrating.